Yeah, hi there. These comments are for H. I'm just using your initials for privacy purposes, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL iBT. You're also one of my students in the English language program here at California State University, San Bernardino, and you completed an integrated speaking practice test.
The speaker talks about children in many schools who are not interested in learning because they find their classrooms are boring.
Okay.
There are some suggestions to help studying become more interesting and enjoyable.
Okay.
At first, students can learn faster if the lesson is done by asking a student.
Yeah, but the main point here is they're talking about how to make learning more interactive, and if it's interactive, it will involve the students more. So you're not really stating that. That's a really key point, I think, of this conversation.
To pick out things, such as pencil to answer the questions. By this way, learning becomes more interactive.
That's good. You might want to say therefore. Through this way, the learning becomes more interactive. So using a word like therefore will create what's called a cause-effect type relationship and makes it a little bit easier to understand how your ideas are related.
To study, because students become more friendly with their teacher and don't consider him as someone who's there just to give them work. Therefore, they don't get bored easily, also can concentrate on longer durations of lessons.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, Haya.
Okay.
The speaker talks about...
And thank you for completing that speaking practice test. Okay, so let's take a look at the rubrics here for this particular task. Okay, so one of the things I think you can work on a little bit is what's called your intonation. You can work on varying your tone a little bit more than you're doing right now. So you can go to pronunciation lessons 36 through 40 to learn a little bit more about intonation. Now, from a topic development standpoint, it took you about midway into your response before you actually stated the purpose of the conversation, which was how to make learning more interactive and enjoyable for students. So you should have stated that earlier on, I think, in your response. But overall, though, you had fairly good control of your grammar, your vocabulary. You had a pretty clear organization. You didn't leave out any important ideas. So your score here, I'm going to put you at about 2.16 out of 4, or 17 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, for the purposes of our class, let's take a look at the speaking percentages on page 9 of your syllabus. So 2.16, this is going to put you around 75% on this particular assignment. All right, thank you.